Hello viewers, this video is going to be all about the pros and cons of getting permission via Facebook. I've got some very good permissions via Facebook that we've got Romans and Hammards off and Roman brooches. I've got some not so great permissions, but what you've got to remember is the landowner who's offering you permission is doing you a favour. They don't know what's on their land. They don't know what sort of condition of land you want. So I'll be going through the pros and cons of getting permission via Facebook. As you can see, I'm all hot and bothered, and you'll soon see why on this video of this permission. Is it a pro? Is it a dream permission? Is it a con? Whichever way, it's no reflection on any of the kind landowners. I'm going to teach you a few things to look out for and questions to ask when approaching people on Facebook for land. And don't forget viewers, I'm trying to put out daily videos, I'm trying to grow my channel, so make sure you like, make sure you comment, please subscribe, and I'll only put it back into the metal detecting community. Everything that comes my way, some of it goes back out to my lovely friends and viewers. Alright, let's keep it rolling. So we just got this permission on Facebook this morning. It's an old pumping station for water just outside the village. But not having seen the land, this is what we've got to go at. And it's only this bit, but who knows what could be here, and who knows how we're actually going to detect it. And I've got my shorts on, but if there's anything to be found, I will do my best, viewers. Yeah, so it's my fault I didn't ask Wes what the condition of his field is. But his grandparents bought this little plot and they planted it, and he wants to grow a house on it. But hopefully Wes will be able to make their dreams come true soon. I've just climbed in the window and I will put them back. The window is open. I've got a rake, and if I want to do much detecting I better try and put these to good use. I don't know, Buster. Well, certainly got me work cut out for me, viewers. It doesn't help that I've got shorts on and these tall nettles. I'll show you the little bit that I've got done. It really is only a tiny plot. I'll just flatten this area down a bit and I'll just do it as I go, and hopefully we can find Buster, hopefully we can find one of Wes's father's toys. That'll do me for today for finds, if we can just find something like that. A big banger of a signal here, could be a child's toy, but unfortunately it's under some very thick roots. Might only be a tin can, who knows? Pulling the roots out. More roots. Oh, what's that? Looks like the back of a watch, possibly. Lot of roots, but the rest of the watch might be in there. Even bigger roots to chop. Oh, this is big. This is an inch thick. Having to snap it. Oh dear. I think it's some kind of wick. Or actually, I'm going to put this down right now. I think it's the remains of an old battery. And I haven't got any gloves on. Bubbles ain't happy because I've got them tied up. He keeps barking. But the gate's half open. The gate's open onto the main road, Buster. Stop it, son. I'll come and make a fuss of you in a minute, my little babby. Hard work, this. Yeah, look. Up to my waist, all this lot. I'm getting stung a lot. I've tried clearing a bit. I've tried picking patches. I can cut through this weed screen as well, he said. Got a target here. Probably more crap. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's going to be crud, kids. I'll give you an update in a sec. Yeah, that was just the top of a corroded can all bent in. Why do we do these things? Well, I had a spare afternoon and I love metal detecting and I love a challenge. If I can just get half of one of his dad's toys out of here today, I'll be buzzing. And if I can shut that little doggy up, I'll have to go and fuss over him for a minute, viewers. Unfortunately, not half a Land Rover, just a squash bit of a bottle top. Poor Buster, I'm only 20 feet away from him. But he can't see and he can't hear me. So he thinks I've tied him up to a bush and left him. I'm going to go and fuss over him for a good 20 minutes. Daddy loves you, Bunt. Mummy loves you too. A field full of bones, dear dog. And a sky made of blue. Ooh, 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 Buster. If you should go licking my dinner plate at night, don't be surprised if I wake up all fright. I'll give you a scoop behind your ear. Come on, Buster. We gotta get out of here. We're not going anywhere just yet, Bumblebee. I've got half a Land Rover or something I need to find. I'm nothing if not determined, viewers. Look, you can see how tall all them things are. There's no Wi-Fi signal here, and I've got to put on my daily vlog in 45 minutes. So I'm going to drive up the road half a mile back to the village that way. Going to see if I can get any Wi-Fi to put out today's vlog. This will be tomorrow's. By the time you see it, it'll be today again. And this one is going to be called The Pros and Cons of Getting Permission Via Facebook. I will give you lots of tips and advice, because I like you. Not as much as I like Guinness, but more than I like cider. There's no pleasing the bumblebee. I've offered to take him over here where I'm digging so he can see he hasn't been abandoned. But he ain't having it, look. Come on. He don't like nettles. Come on, be brave, son. Be brave, my little chup chup. That's it, we'll get you. I'll carry you, I'll carry you. Alright. Chup chup is installed by the tree there right next to Daddy. I don't think this is going to take long, Buster. I'll go and buy you a pint of Guinness soon, mate, because I love you too. Alright kids, 3 or 4 more signals in the hunt for the Land Rover or whatever toy his dad lost. All over the place, and it's low in the 30s, 40s. That's going to be just foil. Yes, the dratted foil, but it always helps when you've got half an idea of what you are digging. I knew it would be, but I'm after a lost toy, Buster. There you go, just next to the foil. Door handle. The thing is, you might be looking at this video and thinking it's a rubbish permission, but I'm the eternal optimist. You never know what doors this little scrappy permission is going to open. There's a big farm behind me for a start. Always have your permission head on, and always try and buy quiet dogs. Right, I can't stay here in this heat with no proper tools and flatten all of that today. This is going to hopefully be developed soon, and Wes is going to put a house on it. So I'll get on it. I'll get on it when he scratch the land a bit. But before I go, I'm going to spend another 10 minutes just plugging away, trying to get that little toy or trinket that might have belonged to Wes's family. Well, I don't think this is going to float his boat. Part of an old griddle, I think. So we won't be taking that back to show Wes. But it's not all astounding treasures. Just literally on my way out the gate, and that's a big hole. And there's all kinds of fill that I've pulled out of it, bricks and all kinds. And I have got something that I'm very excited with, and I'm hoping the rest of it's in here. I'll show you in a minute. Still getting a signal, but sometimes you do actually get a signal off the bricks. I'm going to take that brick out and see if the other part of this cool relic is there or not. Well, it's hard going in amongst the backfill. Well, I kept chasing it and chasing it. Just got bits of metal. But I am absolutely buzzing. I was joking I wanted half a Land Rover that belonged to Wes's father. I found half a toy, but it's the right half. It's a front cab of, I think, a three-wheel truck. And I am absolutely buzzing that I got this, and I will clean it up and give it to Wes. I'll use that nail now to pick some of the dirt out, and let's see how it looks. Now, some people might think I'm nuts, but I had a mega challenge on my hand, and I did state that if I just got one of Wes's father's toys, or even half of one, I'd be happy. I am happy. And I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of getting permissions on Facebook now, so that you can be happy too. Don't forget, kids, always fill your holes. Oh, don't fall in them like I just did though. It's a bit tricky, this hole, but that's what the lengths I went to try and find one of Wes's father's toys. I just messaged them. Turns out that toy was either his father's or his uncle's, definitely bought for them by their beloved grandparents. So I'm taking it back to Wes, and he can do a little bit better job of preservation. And he's got a keepsake. Always leave things as you found them as well, kids. I'm just going to carefully slot them back in without climbing in. Come on, bud. I'm just going to round up this video and give you a few tips about permissions on Facebook. Come on, bubbles. Want to get them in? So, when you put a post on a local group for permission on Facebook, just try and make it engaging, write it nicely, mention, you know, a bit about yourself. Try and hook them in. I said on my post, I let the landowner decide what happens to the fines as long as I get a video. Blah de blah de blah. Just put up a positive post. That post on a local group I don't even post in got about 120 likes because it took me time. You know, I explained who I was, explained why I'm an Evesham, but I'm from Birkenhead. Explained that we lost Rach and that me and Buster need to go detecting. That's what I put, and I've had like quite a few. I've got 11 acres off it for definite. I had that little patch to go at today, which I actually really enjoyed. Maybe I'm nuts. I always love a challenge with me metal detecting, and if that entails the actual metal detecting being challenging as well, then it's tough, innit? So yeah, but some questions to ask anybody who offers to let you go on their land when you're just a messenger with them before you go, especially if you're driving a bit. Always ask them about field conditions. I just turned up there today without asking, but I'd have probably gone anyway because it was just something to do to make a quick video. And I was joking saying I'd be happy if I found half a Land Rover, his dad's toy. Well, found half an old wagon, the cab, and I will give Wesley that, and he'll know that his grandparents bought that his dad. If you be engaging, put a few nice finds up on the post, and just introduce yourself. And don't forget to click like, get subscribed, and all that, kids. Buster, come here. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him.